The early update from the four-party talks happening in China over the stalled Baha project appears positive. In a statement released moments ago, the government said the talks so far have resulted in considerable progress on the commercial terms of an agreement between Baha and China Construction. The remaining major point of difference between the parties is Baha's refusal to provide their part of a guarantee required by the China XM Bank to secure a commitment for additional lending to enable completion of the project. The statement pointed out that the negotiations were frank and cordial, conducted in an impartial manner, presided over by the Attorney General, the Honorable Alison Maynard Gibson. In the statement, the Attorney General reiterated the government's objective of seeing the project completed and the mega resort opened as soon as possible. The statement says the government prefers agreement between the parties, which is why the Prime Minister asked the delegation to return to Beijing for a second attempt at a negotiated settlement in the context of four-party talks. Useful bilateral discussions were held between the parties on the way forward for completion of the project as soon as possible. The new financing proposed for Baha would include $200 million in new lending by the China XM Bank over and above the amount still available under its existing credit facility. The bank has insisted that its new $200 million credit extension be guaranteed by the contractor and/or the developer. The developer has proposed to provide a standby letter of credit to back $25 million of the new $200 million credit extension. The contractor, China Construction America, has offered to guarantee the remaining $175 million on the condition that it receives a corresponding guarantee by the developer. In the most recent discussions, the contractor has agreed that the amount of the guarantee could be limited to $100 million. The developer has declined to provide any guarantee apart from the $25 million letter of credit and has proposed as an alternative that the government provide the China XM Bank with a sovereign guarantee of up to $175 million in place of any guarantee by the contractor. The talks, though, ended with the parties agreeing to continue discussions among themselves. It was understood, however, that in the meantime, the parties might still continue to pursue other legal options. We understand, though, that the Bahamas delegation is on its way back to the Bahamas, where it will brief the Prime Minister and Cabinet at its earliest opportunity.